Hello, my name is Joshua Mugabe. I welcome you to UCE Biology Section A 2011, Paper 1. In plants, efficient gaseous exchange due to large surface to volume ratio is achieved by A. Many stomata on leaves. B. Flattenings of leaves. C. Large-sized lenticels. D. Numerous root hairs. The answer is B. Flattenings of leaves. Which of the following would happen if a torch was shone directly into the person's eyes? A. Eyelash muscle would contract, narrowing the pupil. B. Lens would bulge, allowing less light to enter. C. Eyelash muscles would relax, narrowing the pupil. D. Lens would flatten, diverging light rays. The answer is B. Lens would bulge, allowing less light enter. The following are results of an experiment to determine percentage of water within a soil sample. Mass of crucible 15 grams. Mass of crucible and soil 30 grams. Mass of crucible plus soil after drying 25 grams. The percentage of water in the soil is A. 18.7. B. 20. C. 33.3. D. 66.7. The answer is C. 33.3. In peas, yellow seed color is dominant over green seed color. What would be the phenotype of the offspring if a true breeding yellow seeded plant is crossed with a green seeded plant? A. 2 yellow, 2 green. B. 3 yellow, 1 green. C. 3 green, 1 yellow. D. All yellow. The answer is D. All yellow. The relationship between fungi and algae in lichen is best described as A. Mutualistic. B. Parasitic. C. Predatory. D. Commensalism. The answer is A. Mutualistic. Which one of the following contains a set of characteristics which are all for wind dispersed fruits and seeds? A. Parachute-like, hooked and light. B. Dry, curled inwards and spiked. C. Parachute-like, winged and light. D. Succulent, buoyant and light. The answer is C. Parachute-like, winged and light. Which one of the following contains a set of cells which are all haploid? A. Pollen grains, ovules, and root hair cells. B. Sperms, pollen grains, and ova. C. Sperms, ovules, and brain cells. D. Cells of the epididymis, ovules, and ova. The answer is B. Sperms, pollen grain, and ova. Which one of the following sets consists of bones of the forelimb? A. Femur, tibia, humerus. B. Radius, ulna, femur. C. Tibia, fibula, ulna. D. Humerus, radius, ulna. The answer is D. Humerus, radius, ulna. Which one of the following organs is supplied and drained by a vein? A. Stomach. B. Liver. C. Kidney. D. Pancreas. The answer is B. Liver. In the Biuret test, the color which indicates a positive result is A. Purple. B. Blue. C. Pink. D. Red-brown. The answer is A. Purple. Which one of the following is not a correct statement about flower parts? A. Sepals and petals together form perianth. B. Sepals form calyx. C. Carpels form androecium. D. Petals form corolla. The answer is C. Carpels form androecium. Which one of the following occurs to urine as it leaves the kidney to the bladder? A. Glucose is removed. B. Urea is added. C. Its composition remains unchanged. D. Water is removed. The answer is C. Its composition remains unchanged. Under which one of the following conditions will air enter the mammalian lungs? When the A. Pressure of the thorax is increased. B. Ribs are lowered. C. Diaphragm is raised. D. Volume of the thorax is increased. The answer is D. Volume of the thorax is increased. Which one of the following is a modified taproot? A. Onion bulb. B. Root tuber, carrot tuber. C. Cassava tuber. D. Irish potato. The answer is B. Carrot tuber. Which one of the following activities generates heat in the human body? A. Shivering of the body. B. Constriction of the peripheral blood vessels. C. Contraction of the erector pili muscle. D. Dilation of the peripheral blood vessel. The answer is A. Shivering of the body. Plants lack special excretory organs because A. Their waste products are less toxic and are sometimes reused. B. They do not produce waste products. C. They lack vessels to transport the products. D. Waste products are produced are gaseous. The answer is A. Their waste products are less toxic and are sometimes reused. Which one of the following groups of bacteria convert soil nitrates to free nitrogen? A. Nitrifying bacteria. B. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria. C. Denitrifying bacteria. D. Putrefying bacteria. And the answer is C. Denitrifying bacteria. An albino of offspring is likely to result from a cross between A. An albino father and a normal mother. B. Both parents who are carriers for albinism. C. A carrier mother for albinism and a normal father. D. Both parents who are normal. The answer is B. Both parents who are carrier for albinism. Asexual reproduction in Rhizopus results into A. Zygospores. B. Buds. C. Fragments. D. Spores. The answer is D. Spores. Figure 1 is a pyramid of numbers in ecosystem. Microscopic algae, larvae, mosquito, small fish, large fish. Which one of the following changes would reduce the number of mosquito larvae? A. Increase in number of large fish. B. Increase in number of small fish. C. Decrease in number of small fish. D. Increase in number of microscopic algae. And the answer is B. Increase in the number of small fish. Which one of the following is the route a red blood cell takes from the liver to the lungs? A. Hepatic portal vein, vena cava, pulmonary artery. B. Hepatic vein, pulmonary vein, pulmonary artery. C. Hepatic artery, pulmonary artery. D. Hepatic vein, vena cava, pulmonary artery. The answer is D. Hepatic vein, vena cava, pulmonary artery. In a photometer, the rate of movement of an air bubble corresponds to the rate of A. Water uptake, B. Osmosis, C. Air movement around the plant, D. Water loss from the reservoir. The answer is A. Water uptake. To estimate the population of tilapia using a capture-recapture method, 60 fish were captured, marked and released. In the second capture, out of the 72 fish, 10 had been marked. The estimated population of tilapia was A. 672, B. 780, C. 432, D. 4,310. The answer is C. 432. To which one of the following groups of plants do mosses belong? A. Pteridophytes, B. Bryophytes, C. Angiosperms, D. Conifers. The answer is B. Bryophytes. Which one of the following human activities is likely to increase the level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere? A. Cutting down trees, B. Using artificial fertilizers, C. Discharging wastes in water bodies, D. Using pesticides. The answer is A. Cutting down trees. A radicle of a seedling grows downwards because the concentration of auxin is A. High on its lower side, promoting growth on that side. B. Lower on its lower side, promoting growth on that side. C. Higher on its upper side, promoting growth on that side. D. Lower on its upper side, promoting growth on that side. The answer is D. Lower on its upper side, promoting growth on that side. Which of the following activities results into obstruct during flight in birds? A. Movement of the humerus downwards. B. Contraction of large flight muscles and relaxation of small flight muscles. C. Contraction of small flight muscles and relaxation of large flight muscles. D. Faster air movement on upper surface than lower surface. Answer is C. Contraction of smaller flight muscles and relaxation of large flight muscles. Which of the following are characteristics of wind-pollinated flowers? A. Feathery stigma and smooth pollen grains. B. Stigma growing much higher than stamens. C. Free stamens growing higher than the stigma. D. Large pollen grains on firm anthers. The answer is A. Feathery stigmas and smooth pollen grains. Identical twins results from A. One ovum being fertilized by one sperm. B. An ovum splitting into two before fertilization. C. Two ova being fertilized by one sperm. D. Two ova being fertilized by two sperms. The answer is A. One ova being fertilized by one sperm. Which one of the following statements describe hypogyle germination? A. Hypocotyl elongates, leaving cotyledons below the ground. B. Epicotyl elongates, leaving cotyledons below the ground. C. Hypocotyl elongates, bringing cotyledons above the ground. D. Epicotyl elongates, bringing cotyledons above the ground. The answer is B. Epicotyl elongates, leaving cotyledons below the ground. Thank you very much for participating in UCE Biology. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.